Hello guys, welcome to the Gwent Center. My name is DJ, and today we are going to be playing some games with Scoia'Tael control. So before we kick off, I just want to point out one thing. Just one thing before we get kicked off. We made a change. From the deck list, we made a change. You might see it there. It's Ciri. We brought in Ciri, we took out Itlane. Itlane, really good card, but it just contributes to the problem of everything just being so reactive, whereas Ciri is just something that we can play at any point. If we happen, in worst case scenario, to lose round 1, then we get Ciri back. We can even play this in round 2 and force our opponent to commit even more stuff to the board, even more cards to the board. I'm a fan. I like Ciri. I like Ciri a lot. I like the idea of Ciri. We're going to find out how good it is now. So, let's go ahead and play a few matches for you guys. Going to play some ranked matches. We're rank 8 at the moment. We're going to get better. Hello, King Bran.
I respect nothing human.
Always start with a mute. Can't stand the emotes. Get rid of Saskia. So, mulligans with this deck. Obviously, always mulligan Saskia and Roach. If you have too many copies of Dull Pathana Protector, then you want to get rid of those as well. So we're going to go ahead and blacklist one of them here. And then we're going to mulligan Roach. You don't generally want to take your third mulligan if you haven't already mulliganed Roach and Saskia, just in case you draw either of those cards, because then it gets pretty problematic. So we're going to go ahead and Yavin here. And we're going to take First Light. We're definitely not going to take Saskia. And then let's see what our opponent wants to do here. He probably wants to set up his Queen's Guards. He might pass. Yeah, he's going to Operator, so he's going to start setting that up. So, we want to start thinking about our Ethne turn. And for that reason, I'm just going to go ahead and Alger's Thunder the Yavin here. This way, if he passes, then we can Ethne into Roach and Saskia for 17 power, and then Alger's Thunder something. And take the round. Not sure that's what he wanted to do. That's interesting. We're going to go ahead and Ragh here. So that gets 9 damage. Okay. So yeah, now he's going to pass. And then we're going to do our thing.
I kneel before no one. Humans have no place in Broccolon.
And we're going to win the round. I don't think we wanted to straight up play Ciri there because we were winning the round. I would rather just play Ciri here and force him to commit some cards. Especially because he doesn't actually have the Queen's Guards in his graveyard yet. And we're going to mulligan the Queen's Guard, obviously. Yeah, so especially because he doesn't have the Queen's Guards in the graveyard yet, he can't just play a Queen's Guard and win the round. He has to Bran at some point. So yeah, he's going to actually play Savage Bear. And we're going to get another card out of him. So yeah, this is great. Love everything about this. Love everything that's happening here. So yeah, he's going to brand for Queen's cards and probably a non-crate warrior and win this round. But we're going to get Ciri back and we're going to have 11 cards against his 9. Which is a great spot to be in if you're this deck. Draw some more cards. Okay, so now we're in round 3, and we have 2 copies of First Light and 2 copies of Dolphin Protector. So we want to mulligan one of these because we're going to basically always be rallying with First Light. So we can go ahead and mulligan this, and we draw Scorch. One thing to note about Scorch, make sure you play this card before you play any of your Dolphin Protectors, because things get super awkward if you don't. Just saying. So he's going to play Savage Bear. Savage Bear just isn't something we care about. We're going to play Yen and start getting Yen to do her thing as early as possible. It's fine. They tend not to have anything bigger than this in the deck, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and Scorch. The Queen's Guard decks generally don't play anything bigger than a Clan on Crit Warrior, so I'm just going to go ahead and Scorch.
You're good.
Splash myself with protein shake stuff. Okay. So now we're going to set up some rain on the front row. Deal 6 damage to his stuff. He's likely going to be forced into a clear skies if he has one. Deal 2 damage, sorry. So yeah, that's pretty good against Yen. So what's our best play here? It might just be Lacerate the front row. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and Lacerate the front row. Get 15 points. This rain's really going to do a number on him over the course of the next 8 turns. Because I have 8 cards, the next 8 turns. So there's Ciri. His own Ciri. Our Ciri's better than his Ciri. This game, anyway. So I think we're just going to play our own Ciri here. There's nothing that we really want to play. We don't really want to rally out a Dolphin Protector yet. We don't want a Nature's Gift for more weather. We don't want an Aeromancy for more weather. So I think we're just going to play our own Ciri. Look how we've drawn this up. It's just beautiful. We don't want to Marjorie any of this stuff, because then the weather will only deal 2 damage instead of 6 damage. I think we're just going to go ahead and Skellige Storm the ranged row, in case he wants to start playing Shield Maidens. There's nothing you can really play on the back row that I care that much about. Premium series great. I know I keep saying this, but all the premiums are great. So yeah, he's in a really tight bind here. He's 2 cards down. 2 of his rows have weather. That has to deal damage to his own Queen's Guard. So what's our play here? We could Nature's Gift for Epidemic, get all the 1s off the board, and then the weather deals 2 more damage. So instead of dealing 2 damage next turn, we'll actually deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Maybe, yeah, this is probably just too greedy. Maybe I should have just held on to the Merdum Shackles in case he plays Kalmar and then has a way to kill. Yep. He continues to get his Queen's Guards back. We're just going to go ahead and Skellige Storm the back row now, to be honest. And our opponent has forfeited. The one bad thing about playing this deck, you get way less GGs than you would normally. Way less. People do not like playing against weather. If you've ever played a card game before, where control decks are a thing like Magic the Gathering, and you just keep countering all their spells and killing all their creatures, your opponent just never has a good time, and they always feel super salty afterwards. That's what this is like. You get way less GGs after. Alright, Erden.
Nothing human.
So obviously mulligan Roach, obviously mulligan Saskia, and we can mulligan a 3rd card. Don't want 2 copies of Marjame here, I don't think. So, let's mulligan that. We get to start. And we'll go ahead and start by putting some rain out there. Make it rain! He's going to go ahead and start by ragging. That is fantastic. Our opponent's just discarded a card. We're going to Yavin.
Coexistence, no such thing.
We'll take Lacerate, I guess. We will also Scorch. So go ahead and Scorch, because he's probably just going to play more Wild Hunt Riders. If this turn is going to be play Wild Hunt Rider. Yeah. I kind of want him to play the 3rd one. So I think we're just going to Marjame this. And then we're going to let him play the 3rd Wild Hunt Rider.
Any last words?
We know the
Yep.
mysteries of time and space.
Yep.
All of them.
And then we're going to put some Frost on the back row. He's going to pass. And then we're going to Scorch away all this. I'm a mind reader.
Hold the lines! I respect nothing human.
I'm a mind reader. Yep. Still don't think we want Marjorie. Epidemic could be good in this matchup. First light, okay. It's the first time I feel like I've been in danger of not having the 3 Dull Platana Protectors going into round 3, but we do have Nature's Gift to rally. If that's what we're into. We're just going to pass. As we always do. Don't have Siri, so whatevs. Yep. Alright. So we played the last card going into round 3. That's what we want. Let's not do anything silly. Okay, Siri. We can go ahead and mulligan Siri. We can do better at this point. Sorry, love. Yeah, there we go. Such as Dull Platana Protector. Alright. And yeah.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
Always start with the N in round 3. Sure. Still nothing that we really care about. So we're going to Skellige Storm the front row. It's better than any other option we have here, really. He's going to do that. It's fine. I think we're going to go ahead and Aeromancy it back. See how many weather clearing effects he has. Try and get them all out here. Time bomb. It's unfortunate. That is indeed unfortunate. We don't want to play Epidemic here because this is going to kill this, and he's likely going to play something agile on either of these 2 rows that we can just Epidemic away. Lacerate tends to be good in this matchup. We could clear skies. Do we need all 3 Dull Platana Protectors? Are we going to need all 3? I don't think we are going to need all 3.
Death comes for you.
Alright. But yeah, now we just get the Epidemic that away.
I wonder how long you last.
You got it. We'll go ahead and Ragh Nar.
Let's get this over with.
There is Geralt. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Lacerate. I want to keep the Nature's Gift. A good Nature's Gift for Time Bomb. But then I'll have 1 Dull Platana Protector. No. We're just going to Lacerate. And then we're going to play this. Then we're going to play the Nature's Gift. Just in case I am forced to get dime shackles.
I sense your pain. I see
Alright.
your fear.
It's over. And we'll rally. Generally, you always want to play these on separate rows. Avoid getting ignied or weathered, anything like that. Obviously, if they have Ragh Nar Roog or Drought, then you want to play them on the same row. If they have Igni or something, then you've just got to suck it up, really. Sometimes you just can't play around everything. Alright, last one. Drink more of that delicious protein shake with water.
Fight for it.
There will be no
lying.
negotiation.
It's not bad, it's just not delicious. Okay. So definitely mulligan roach. And we have too many dull Pathana protectors, so we got rid of one. And we didn't draw Saskia, so we can't really afford to mulligan again. So we're just going to accept it. So, playing against Northern Realms with full test. Most of their stuff's agile, so you're pretty much guessing where you want the Biting Frost to go. I think it's correct to put it on the back row, but I'd actually have to. I am willing to accept I'm wrong. Very willing to accept I'm wrong.
Interesting.
So I think we'll just Scorch. Or we can Alzur's Thunder. Yeah, we'll just Alzur's Thunder instead. Set up for an Ethne turn. Redanian Knight Elect, sure. No, it'll Scorch.
Long live, etc., etc.
So they all have a Quen sign. I don't want to Scorch just yet, because he's likely just going to play a second Redanian Knight Elect, so we can Scorch them both away next turn. In which case, do I just want to play Ciri? I could also just play our own Knight Elect. I don't hate that.
Long
I don't hate that at all. Let's play our own.
I told you so, you idiot.
Yep.
Long live, etc., etc.
As expected. So now I will do the thing.
Hold the lines! There will be no negotiation.
It's just too easy.
Gotta hand it to you. Good work.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Sometimes you just fall for onboard tricks, you know? So he's playing on. What does that mean for us? Do we want to Nature's Gift for Skelligastorm? Yeah, with Reaver Scouts, it's probably correct to blindly weather this row. For future reference. I think we're just going to Nature's Gift for Skelligastorm then.
Damn it.
Damn it! Is this a decoy?
Let's go.
Alright. I guess to move that to a new row. He's still playing on. Which is kinda interesting. So now do I just want to play Siri? I don't really want to just play Siri in a round that I'm going to win, right? Alright, we'll give him a watch this.
Watch this.
Bam! How about that?
Best give up now.
Yep. Oof. My computer's doing things. Alright, I'm gonna play Dolpathana Protector here.
Dol Blathana!
And try and force the hand of this one.
Best give up now.
He's still very confident that he's going to win. It seems. So, yeah, I'm just gonna play Siri then.
Enough.
Let's go.
This might be a scenario where we just suck it up and lose round one. I think I can be very confident going into rounds 2 and 3 that we're just gonna win, to be honest. So he has to go a card down. We get Siri back. We have 2 Dolpathana Protectors to come. I mean, if he's forced to Igni to win the round, can't complain about that. We got rid of the Reaver Hunters. We got rid of most of the Night Elects. So I think we can win round 2 and 3 quite easily. We'll. Do you want to get rid of Shackles? I think we'll keep Shackles for now.
Are you wounded? Again?
So he's going to keep playing. As appears to be tradition. So he shuffled 2 Night Elects. And something back into his deck. We'll play Siri. And he passes. I think we just Aeromancy for weather is the best here. And we want to get Skellige Storm because we actually want to keep the other weather effects in our deck. Because we wouldn't mind drawing them. So we'll just pass. We'll take that round. And we have a 1 card advantage. Going into round 3. There is a weather effect. We'll keep this. And we'll just actually start by ragging. No guessing.
Oh, damn it.
That's a good sign.
Give up now. Kayam! Long live, etc., etc.
Alright. So, gonna shackles. So this is gonna constantly boost itself by 2. And eventually this isn't gonna be able to catch up. So I'm actually gonna shackles here. And then this is gonna be unarmored next turn.
Damn it.
Men of Kedwen, attack! Long live, etc., etc.
Yep.
For Radovid!
Think we're just gonna put some rain here. Because I definitely want the last card that I play to be Rally.
Watch this.
Yep. Okay. So that's why I want it to be Rally, but now we can't win.
Gotta hand it to you. Good work.
Kayam!
He got us. He got us good.
Thanks.
Got us good. Have a GG, sir. Boom! 100 ore. So guys, that's Scoia'Tael Control. Hopefully you learned something. If you're interested in playing this deck. If you're not interested in playing this deck, I hope you learned something anyway. I've been DJ from the Gwent Center. Thanks for watching.